Francis is such a beast. I know he's not hitting him with all his might, but still, you know those gotta hurt. And that's a pretty big guy hitting Francis too. Ouch.
Time, 30 seconds.
What a savage Francis is. Here he is working on his boxing. Francis really has improved so much on his striking. If you go back and watch his first few fights in the UFC, I mean, his striking was good, but now he's gotten very accurate. In his second fight versus Stipe, I mean, his striking was clean. Looks like Mike Tyson right here. Yeah, it looks like Mike Tyson right there, seriously. Throwing in an elbow here. As of right now, Francis doesn't have an opponent lined up. It's probably going to be the winner of Derrick Lewis versus Gane, which is going down this weekend for the interim heavyweight title. Francis sipping his tea. Look at this. I don't think this is a professional fighter.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't feel anything.
No way that kid was a professional fighter. Some pad work. Look like he's working on his speed right here in this clip. Not really focused on the power, just the speed.
Good shit, boys.
And this is what you love to see. Francis, you know, working the fundamentals, working the head movement. You can see they have a rope going across the octagon. And that's why he's improved so much, doing, you know, things like this, going real boxing heavy in his training. Here we have another body shot challenge. Francis looks like a, you know, a Greek god in this clip. I mean, look at his shoulders and his arms. Massive. Here he is once again. I'm sure he wasn't able to do this, you know, when he just got into the UFC. I'm sure he wasn't able to. This is something he probably learned to do recently. Some more pad work. Hands are looking real sharp. I even seen he was training with Teddy Atlas. For those who don't know who Teddy Atlas is, I mean, he trained Mike Tyson. He's trained a lot of fighters, but he's really known for that peekaboo style that he taught Mike Tyson, as well as Customoto taught him as well. And yeah, I even seen Francis training with Tyson as well, so you can clearly see he has a little Tyson in him in some of these combinations. It's that huge resistant band just pulling him back, making it hard. Vicious body shots. Francis Ngannou's evolution throughout the last few years is pretty damn impressive. Francis Ngannou came into the UFC with a lot of talent, but let's be honest, he relied on that one-punch knockout power, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of fighters do. That was his main skill, to knock you out if he touched you. But when he started fighting these higher level guys, for example, Stipe Miocic, for the first time, that didn't work. Francis was one-dimensional. He needed to go back to the drawing board. He needed to get more skills under his belt. And Francis Ngannou found mixed martial arts later in life. It's not like he's been training his whole life. So, I mean, he was playing catch-up with a lot of these guys. And that's why we can see him improving so much throughout the years. Like, if you go back and watch Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou from the first fight to the second fight, I mean, it is night and day difference. You can see all of the improvements Francis made. He didn't rush in. He wasn't crazy. He was very calculated in the second fight. Very technical, taking his time, being patient. And that's dangerous because he already has that knockout power. So if he gets more technique, works on his ground game, you can't forget about that. I mean, I don't see how Jon Jones is going to beat him, because Francis is, he's turning into an absolute monster. He's just getting more well-rounded. And, if you're Jon Jones, you definitely notice that. I'm sure Jon Jones is seeing all these training footage. I know if I'm watching it, I'm sure Jon Jones is watching it as well. But don't get me wrong, Jon Jones is, as of right now, the greatest of all time. I'd probably say him and Khabib. And Jon Jones is coming for him. That fight is going to be, if it happens, the biggest fight of the year. Whether it goes down this year, next year, whenever it happens, that's going to be a very huge fight for the UFC. Let me know who you guys think would win in the comment section down below. Would you go with Francis Ngannou? Would you go with Jon Jones? You can never sleep on Jon Jones. It's hard to bet on a man who's undefeated, who has never lost. Other than that, guys, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please remember to do not leave this video without smashing the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed already. You can find me on social media. The links to that will be down in the description. Other than that, guys, this is the MMA Connect. Peace out.